I'll send him in.
Wait a minute. What doctor? I don't need a doctor.
Oh, don't look at me. The lawyer said you were sick. So there's a Dr. Rogers waiting to see you.
Tell him I don't need a doctor. I just need to get out of this place and I'll be fine.
Do you want to see him or not?
No. Didn't you hear me? I said I didn't need a...
Oh, wait. Here. Wait. Ask me, I think you need to see him. You can hardly stand up. What's it going to be, yes or no?
All right. All right, tell him to come in.
Okay.
Hi, dear. How you doing?
I'm all right. How's Liza?
She's fine. I think I managed to cover.
Can I ask you a favor?
Oh, sure, anything. Travis, what is it?
Suppose you could be available when I tell her. Just in case she needs me.
Of course I will.
I'm just so afraid that she's never going to forgive me for what I have to tell her.
Liza couldn't possibly blame you. But nothing that's happened is your fault.
Yeah, but you know, Janet, when you go through an emotional shock, there's something in all of us that wants to strike back or retreat.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But look, Liza knows you. She knows how much you care about her, and she'll understand that you're suffering as much as she is.
I love her so much. I'd give anything not to have to tell her this.
Travis, you know what? Maybe it would be a good idea if I told her.
No, Janet. This is something I have to do myself.
All right, well, it looks in good shape, Lee.
That's good.
How about a cup of coffee?
Yeah, sure, that sounds like a good idea.
I don't mind telling you, I'm beat. The weather in Belleville's been lousy. We've been working right around the clock.
Well, you look it.
We're on schedule, though. Just as soon as Ramsey got that business with the permit all cleared up, we're working full steam ahead.
Oh, good. When'd you get back?
Well, just now. I came right here. How's Sonny?
Sonny's all right, Lee. She's a little pale, maybe. A little weak.
Well, then you've seen her? Everything okay between you two?
No, things are not totally patched up between us. Sonny and I are, well, what's the best description? I'd say we're partially reconciled.
That's more than I can say. You say that she's weak?
Well, that's to be expected. McKay's death hit her pretty hard.
Wait a minute, McKay's dead?
Yeah, suicide in jail.
Oh, that's fine and dandy, and nobody bothered to tell me, huh? You didn't think maybe I'd want to know that? That proves right there that Sonny's innocent, he's guilty.
I'm sorry, Lee. I'm sorry.
All you had to do is pick up the phone for crying out loud. Ted, I was just in Belleville. It's not the end of the world.
As I said before, I'm sorry, but quite a bit's been going on around here.
Well, did he talk to anybody? Did he leave a note or anything?
Well, it's my understanding he left a note.
Well, then Sonny should be off the hook right now.
Lee, it is not quite that
simple.
Well, then I'm gonna make it that simple.
Now, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. You and I both know that Kathy is a very fine lawyer. And believe me, she's doing everything she can.
Tell you, if she were doing everything that she could, then Sonny wouldn't be sitting in jail right now, right? So what I'm gonna do now is go have me a little talk with Kathy. I can promise you this. Sonny and I, we may be together and we may not. Only time will tell. We'll just have to wait and see. But something that is not gonna wait is that Sonny is not gonna sit in that jail cell much longer.
Anything you haven't told me about? Just dizzy spells?
No. Look, you'd get pretty dizzy, too, if you were cooped up in this place all the time.
You said you were having headaches. Are they severe?
No. Look, Doctor, I am being held here for a murder that I didn't commit. If that's not enough to bring on a headache, I don't know what is.
Still, I'd like to run some tests on you. I obviously can't do it here. I understand you'll be getting out of here pretty soon. Is that right?
Who knows?
I'll check with your lawyer. And when you are released from here, I want you to come to the hospital for some tests. Now, is that a promise?
Doctor, I want a promise from you. I don't want anyone to know that you think that, well, there may be something wrong with me. I've got enough people worried about me as it is.
Sonny, once again, I'm asking you to check into the hospital. I'm only talking about tests, you know. It doesn't have to turn out to be anything serious at all. Now, will you?
Look, will you just leave me alone? I need to think.
I repeat, come to the hospital for some tests. You think about that, Sonny. It's the only sensible thing to do.
We can't prove it, of course, but it seems pretty obvious at this point that there was more to McKay's letter than what we read.
You mentioned tests. Were they done yet?
Yeah, the lab guys thought that if McKay had written some more pages on top of the pages that we read, they might have left some pen impressions.
But I didn't.
Oh, nothing. There's still another avenue we can pursue, though. It's pretty obvious that those pages were torn out of a steno pad. There's a possibility that that steno pad might still be lying around someplace.
Probably still at the jail.
Yeah. Now, if we can get our hands on that.
Oh, David, you are banking on a very big if.
Well, come on, Kathy. I know it's a long shot, but it's the best we can do right now.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, Irene. Dr. Jamie Larsen, you're sure? Oh, of course. Please, send her in. David, Jamie Larsen's here. Jamie? Uh-huh. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, come on in. Oh, you look wonderful. So do you. Come. Oh, you guys haven't met. Dr. Jamie Larsen, this is my partner, David Sutton. Hi.
Hey, doctor?
Oh, please, it's Jamie. Any partner of Kathy's is a friend of mine. Did I say that right? You say everything right. Come, put your bag down here. David, I told you about Jamie. We're sisters-in-law. Well, sort of. Half-sisters-in-law. Scott's my half-brother.
Well, Kathy told me all about you. She mentioned that you might be working here at the hospital.
Not might be working. I am. I saw Bob Rogers an hour ago. Then it's all set. Mm-hmm. As of about half an hour ago, I am officially on staff. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Now, have you got a place to stay? Not yet. That's my next step. Well, then it's all settled. You'll stay with me and Doug, at least while you're looking. Oh, I'd love that. Oh, I'm dying to see my nephew. How is he? Doug's just fine.
And I can second that. He's a wonderful boy.
But understand, I am only going to impose on you for a few days, then I'll get settled. Now, tell me everything. Anyone new in your life? No, nothing new in that department. Well, why not? Well, first of all, I have been, defending a girl who's on a murder charge. But she's innocent. That kind of keeps me very busy.
And fighting a crooked district attorney.
You're doing all that? Trying to.
Oh, come on. She won't say it, I will. She's doing all that and more. I have a very courageous partner, and a very determined one.
Thank you, sir.
So have I.
Thank you.
Well, the two of you make Henderson sound quite exciting.
Oh, well, never a dull moment, right?
Never. But we manage. Welcome to Henderson. Glad you're here.
Oh, thank you. So am I.
They really let you know when they want your attention. Poor Marilyn. She finally asked her doctor if he'd perform an appendectomy on her just so she could get some sleep.
Well, I hope it didn't keep you up too much. Marilyn's not the only one who has to rest around here.
Oh, I don't mind.
Oh, I talked to Dr. Rogers. As soon as you start to mend, we're going to get some therapy for you so you can get those muscles back in shape.
Oh, that's good news, because I'm ready when he is.
You know, I thought maybe the therapist could come to the house, then you wouldn't have to go back and forth to the hospital.
Oh, no, Rusty. I'd love to come here.
And here I thought I was your only obsession.
You are, darling. You always will be. However, you might have to get used to sharing me pretty soon. Why don't we go down to the nursery and take another look at those babies?
Would you mind if we just stayed here for a while?
Sweetheart, what's the matter?
It's nothing, darling. I just...
You just what?
Oh, I don't know. I guess coming to the hospital day after day is a little depressing. Or maybe it's just going home that's depressing. Now, the place isn't the same without you. It misses you. I miss you.
Now, which one is it, home or you?
I miss you. I want you home, darling. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to sleep alone.
I haven't forgotten. It's rotten. I want you next to me, too. Very, very much.
Buongiorno.
Oh. Renata, will you look at yourself?
Well, I can't help but just look at myself. Madonna with Charles.
Oh, I would say Madonna very much with Charles.
You look great, Renata.
You look great, too. Here,
Thank
this is
you.
for you.
Oh, how beautiful. They smell so good. Thank you.
And, well, I think you may use this to keep you company.
Oh.
Oh, well, I guess we found the solution to my problem.
Well, you're both adorable.
Thank
Darling, would you put these in a vase, please? Thank you.
Oh, bambini everywhere. I thought this place was a geriatric floor, you know.
No. Pediatric.
All right, pediatric.
Oh, Renata,
Yes,
I saw a kick.
yes, right here. You feel?
I do. Oh. I tell you, I am surrounded by babies. Some that are already here, and this one is on the way.
Perhaps it is a good omen.
I'm sure it is.
You know, when I woke up this morning, I said to David, I think I am pregnant twice.
No, you're not going to have twins.
No. The doctor said just one, but it just looked like two. You know what he said?
What?
This morning he said to me, Renata, you look like what? What did he say? Good, you're blunt.
You mean blimp.
Blimp.
Well, we think you look terrific.
Thank you.
Lisa and Bill's here. I
might be a good time for me to go. I'll see you later. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nice to meet you, Jamie.
Jamie, this is Lisa and Talini. This is Jamie Larsen.
Hi.
Hi, Lee. Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye.
See you later. So, Lee, what can we do for you?
Well, I tell you, I just heard about McKay. So I came here to ask you, why the heck is Sonny still in jail?
Lee, we're doing everything we can.
Well, why don't you tell me just what it is you're doing?
Lee, hold on a second. Just take it easy. Why don't you sit down, and we'll tell you about it, all right?
Come on.
Before anybody does anything, why don't you let us fill you in a little bit? Now, you say you heard about McKay. Does that mean you know he committed suicide?
Yeah, Ted told me that.
Now, you see, McKay left his wife a suicide note, and we think there's some pages missing. Or at least we're hoping there are.
The letter kind of trailed off, as if maybe there were some more pages, but somebody conveniently forgot to include them.
Well, who do you think that somebody might be?
Hold on to your hat. Our best guess is the DA himself.
Matthews? You mean you're gonna have to get Matthews before Sonny gets released?
No, the first few pages of McKay's letter clear Sonny. We've even set a hearing date.
Oh, when's that gonna be?
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Now, take it easy, Lee. Sonny is doing just fine. Matter of fact, she's taking this whole thing very well.
You seen her?
Sure, we see her off.
Well, does she ever, talk about me or anything?
Well, you know, our meetings with her are usually pretty brief.
That means she doesn't, huh?
It was good seeing Renata, wasn't it? She looked wonderful.
Yeah, she looked very well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and very pregnant. And very happy.
You know, I'm curious.
What's that?
She was referring to when you were thanked for giving her the advice.
She said that she wasn't sure of David's feelings, and I told her she should open up her heart and share her feelings with him. Not always easy to do that.
No. No, it isn't.
Do you know what I love about you?
That I always give you the cards you need?
That's right. Gin.
Ah, you left me holding a bundle again.
Oh, good.
I thought you loved me for my spectacular beauty.
Well, I do love you for your spectacular beauty. But I also love you because you open your heart and share everything with me. You tell me everything.
Well, everything I can. Well, one thing I may not have told you.
What?
Martin finally proposed to Joe.
No.
Yep.
Did she accept?
Not yet, but I understand she's considering it.
Oh, I hope she does. There are no two people I'd like to see more happy than Joe and Martin. Joe has such a positive effect on him.
Yeah, the general would hardly recognize him.
The general. Oh, what a dear, dear man.
Yes, he'd dance all night at their wedding.
He
He'd love
would.
to see it happen.
Oh. You know, I think Joe could help Martin become the man he's always wanted to be. The kind of man the general knew he could be. Rusty, if they do get married, let's get them some kind of wonderfully elaborate wedding gift.
All right.
Let's see, how about a trip to Paris?
Martin's been there.
Of course, Joe has too. Somehow I just don't see the two of them shooting the rapids down the Colorado.
Oh, I think Joe can handle it, but it's definitely not Martin's thing.
No, I guess not. Oh, I wanted to show you something. I bought this for Marilyn's baby. Look. Isn't it adorable? Look at the little rocking horse. It's really sweet. Rusty, what is it? Something has been wrong with you all day today and yesterday, too. Please? What is it? Please tell me.
This portion of Search for Tomorrow. Tonight, Richard Thomas stars as a young man determined to marry someone else's fiancée in a hilarious romantic comedy, Getting Married. Tonight at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.